Hello, Libra, sun, moon, rising, or a lot of Libra in your chart, and it won't be for everybody. This is your reading for the week of January 19th, 2026. And the first thing that I saw as I was starting to work with your cards, Libra, was I was seeing you sitting there with your face slightly downcast and a big sigh. And the feeling that I wanted to say to you is shake it off, like the Taylor Swift song, shake it off. It's that sense of you having the ability to respond differently to the thoughts that come in and kind of scuttle your plans, that kind of pull the plug on your good mood. Now, we all know that Libra can be the ones who are very concerned about making sure that everybody else is okay before they check in with their own feelings. Your feelings often have been based on what you think other people want you to feel, or based on how other people feel about a situation that you're managing, rather than your own particular enjoyment of the situation. What you're being told here, my dears, is if you can, just for the moment, when you have these periods of almost bleakness come over you, can you in that moment look at where it's coming from, a belief that you have about what you think someone thinks about you? That sounds convoluted even to my ears. Can you choose to look at where your concerns about other people's opinions are taking you down, other people's opinions of you? You're being asked to really notice that that's one of the areas, Libra, where you get stuck and your energy gets pulled down and drained, is when you start getting into that headspace of worrying about what people are thinking about you, because 9 times out of 10, they're not. They're not thinking about you, or they're not thinking that thing about you. But you can put a story, and it's almost as though whatever negative belief you still have about yourself that you haven't identified, you project that onto this mental image that you have of what somebody else thinks of you. So if you're feeling like you're not productive enough, you might be looking at people, you might be thinking, well, people are thinking, well, I've never even gotten that book finished, or I've never done this, or look at me, I only work 2 days a week. And what are people thinking of that? Well, most of them are thinking, oh my God, you're so lucky. But you know what I mean. Libra, this is about you. This is a key point where you can decide, where you get to choose. This is where you find your power, Libra, where you can literally say, I'm going to engage in an energy that is about self-love, about spirituality, about group consciousness, growth consciousness. I'm going to allow for an understanding of the fact that there is sacred existence in this world, and this little detail about life that I'm focusing in on now, about so-and-so's opinion or that opinion, or even my own opinion that I have about me that's being reflected back in those thoughts that I've had, they're not relevant, or they're not big enough. Nothing is bigger than divine love. Nothing is bigger than divine love, even your own self-recrimination. So what you can do is you can choose to assist you in order to be able to make some of these changes I know you want to make around responding differently in your own head to the external world, leaning into the sacred energy and trusting that that is present with you and assisting you, and that that is an element of you, that is holding you, all of you, even the flawed parts of you that you're concerned about, that you're worried about. You are being told, my dears, this is the point where you can really make a change. And please remember, change always starts with a choice. And this is something that keeps coming a lot lately, is to be really aware of what your choices are, and that you have the power to change those choices. Okay? And that making choices is what gives you power. That's an expression of your power. So I'm going to leave you with that, Libra. I think it's fairly short and sweet for you right now. So let's not belabor it. let's leave it there with great love. Take care, Libra.